The best part of leaving is always coming home. The best part of parting is always coming back. The best part of having someplace I must go is always the knowing you're waiting here at home. Girl, you must know we both have places we must go. And girl, we can't be together all the time, but you need to know you're always on my mind. And the best part of leaving is always coming home. The best part of parting is always coming back. The best part of having someplace I must go is always the knowing you're waiting here at home. Girl, understand, I can't wait to be holding you again. And girl, when you open up the door, wrap you in my arms and find now I love you more. And the best part of leaving is always coming home. The best part of parting is always coming back. The best part of having someplace I must go is always the knowing you're waiting here at home. The best part of leaving is always coming home. The best part of parting is always coming back. The best part of having someplace I must go is always the knowing you're waiting here at home.
My daughter and I moved back over to Tennessee for 7 months, and my wife was still working back over on the North Carolina coast. And we were thinking about transitioning the whole family back over to Tennessee, and then that didn't happen. But for 7 months, there was all this fluctuation and like all these things going on, and we had sold a house, and looking at other properties and looking at other jobs and trying to figure out what we're going to do. And we finally settled on my wife staying at the job that she was employed at over on the coast, and we decided to just move back over, and buy a house again. And a lot of things had changed with her job and just made it a better situation for our family. So in moving back over, it was this, again, super stressful just in moving in general, but we bought an old house in this little town, and I think like we all were kind of feeling like, is this the right decision? Like, is this the decision we should be making for our family? And I think you always question those kinds of things. But I was really influenced because our daughter was 4 years old. When I was 4 years old, my parents had moved us up to what we know as the farm, which is where I grew up. It's the only memories that I have, And so when she was 4, I guess I had this like internal feeling that we should be somewhat settled down. Like I didn't want to move her anymore. I wanted her to have a home base or whatever. So we are driving over, we're making the move. I have a truck full of stuff and our car is full of stuff. And right when we pull into this little town, we were like pulling into our street. And I I had this, like I was just kind of like working with this little melody line, and I said these, the chorus out loud, that the best part of leaving is always coming home, and I like got my phone and did the little voice recorder thing, and then started working on it, and the song really finished itself pretty quickly. So that all being said, I wanted it to be, when we tracked it and recorded it, I wanted it to have this feeling of a family unit, or that there was more than one person making a decision, that when you're trying to create a home or a family life, that it's not just one person getting what they want. It's this taking in everyone's feelings and everyone's goals and what's best for everybody. And I can't really say I was all that pumped on moving back over. Like, I was pretty content in Tennessee, but when I looked at the overall dynamic of our family, I felt that it worked better back over there, due to all kinds of circumstances.
You're waiting here at home.